Hello everybody, happy Saturday. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jillian. I am a dietitian and a mom entrepreneur, and I love to come on here and help fellow moms get healthy in all ways, financially, physically, and emotionally. And so today I'm going to answer a question that I get asked a lot and I see a lot in the health groups, and that is, what do I need to look for in a protein shake? So this is, there's so many out there, and it's a pretty hot market right now, is protein shakes. And what do I look for? What's disguised as a milkshake? And this could be for protein bars too. What's disguised as a candy bar? What's the right vitamin content? What's the right protein content? Stacy, Lane, thanks for joining me. What's the right calorie content? Some of them seem really high in calories. So what am I supposed to be looking for? And it's just now they have entire aisles dedicated to all of this stuff. And what makes one geared for weight loss? What makes one geared for weight gain? What makes one geared to bodybuilders? And all of that fun stuff. So hopefully after you see this, it'll answer that question. And if you've got one that you like and that you've been using, feel free to drop it in the comments, and I'd be happy to let you know what I think about it and if I've tried it before. I've tried just about all of them because I like to be well versed and educated myself in what my people are using out there. So the two basic things that I make sure people are looking for first and foremost is calories and protein content. Protein content, if you're not looking at that, then you might as well be looking for a milkshake or a candy bar, because that's really why that's the purpose of them. You use them for several reasons. Number one being meal replacements, quick grab and go. A lot of times people will use these for breakfast or maybe an in-between meal snack if you're going to have like 7 hours between two meals. Or sometimes people use them for an after workout type thing. But the whole purpose of them is to get yourself an adequate source of protein. So what that magic number that you want to look for is 20 grams of protein or more. If your certain powder doesn't contain 20 grams of protein in it, then you want to make it like, let's say if it's a powder, then you want to make it with something that's going to boost that up. So maybe some extra milk, soy milk, or whatever type of milk you use. Doesn't have to be cow's milk, but make sure you're not making it with a milk that doesn't have protein, like almond milk. Almond milk's really popular, but if your powder doesn't have protein in it or enough protein in it, then you're still not adding enough protein to it. And the issue with that is it's going to leave you feeling hungry pretty soon after. So protein is what sticks with you and keeps you feeling full, and you've defeated the purpose of the protein shake if you don't have at least 20 on upwards to 30 grams of protein. Now, some of those protein shakes out there are going to give you 40, even 50 grams per serving. Most of us do not need that. Unless we're out there being like major bodybuilders and, you're competing in that sort of competition. And unless you're doing that, you don't need it, and you're just going to urinate all that extra protein out. And over time, it could actually be really hard on your kidneys. You're allergic to them, Lane, or else you're allergic to dairy. Yeah, a lot of them, that's going to be the next thing I'm going to talk about, is all this stuff that they have in them. The second thing you want to look at is calories. So I try to look at least, somewhere around 200 calories or less per serving. But remember that this is a meal replacement. So if you're in the 300 to 400 calorie range after you've added stuff to it, you've made it with milk, you've added some fruit to it, you've added some yogurt, then 300 to 400 calories is fine. Advocare, that's perfect. So, 24 grams of protein, 210 calories, perfect. So you want to look at, that makeup. And then the third thing you want to look at is sugar. Sugar is a huge one because a lot of these, they need to taste good. And they're not going to taste good. Well, they are going to taste good some of them are going to taste good or better than others, but they're all sweet. And so it depends on what they're sweetened with. Some of them are sweetened with Splenda, some of them are sweetened with stevia, but some of them are sweetened with sugar, and this is where I'm getting at the candy bars in disguise as protein or something healthy, or milkshakes in disguise as something healthy. And I've seen recipes out there that add cake batter mix into them. That's not really healthy. That's just an excuse to have a milkshake disguised with some extra protein in it. So 20 grams, just think of the rule of 20. 20 grams or less of sugar, preferably 10 to 15, but it's easy to remember 20 grams or more of protein, 20 grams or less of sugar. So if you have that, then the calories are probably going to be in place and around the 200 calorie range. So a rice, one way with rice, Lane, there is one, it's not made with rice. Are you allergic to soy? You are allergic. I remember that you said that, soy. Because there is, some of my favorites out there is by Svelte, S-V-E-L-T-E. It does not have quite 20 grams, but it is completely dairy free. And that is the Svelte. And it's ready made, but it's got usually around 10 to 15 grams of protein. So when I have those, I usually have a cheese stick with it or a hard-boiled egg, because I know that if I only have that, I'm going to be hungry a couple hours later, and that defeats the purpose. But I want something that's quick and easy and convenient. There's another powder that I really like, and if you are in the Southeast, it's from Publix, and it's Publix brand. And it is just their Greenwise brand of powders. Yeah, Spelt has soy. I have to look into that for you, Lane, and find out one that would be made with rice. I know that, I'm with doTERRA, and, the Advocare one is good. I know that they're another direct selling company. And then doTERRA has the trim shakes, which I really love. And the benefit of them is they have the added, the name is escaping me right now, but it's got the added appetite suppressant in it. That's from all natural ingredients. But the protein is really low in it. It's only got about 8-9 grams of protein per scoop. So again, you have to add, you've got to make it with milk to add in some extra protein. They do have a vegan option, but I don't know what it's made with, Lane. You probably do. Solanthanthin. So it does have that added appetite suppressant. So you do need something, though, that's going to add an extra protein or an appetite suppressing type effect. Otherwise, why are you going to do it? Some bars that I really love out there is Quest. That is really the best bar I can think of. It's got 30 grams of protein. Not all the flavors are great, but the cookie dough is awesome, and so is the cookies and cream. Love them. You can get them at most major grocery stores. And then there is one that I really, really like, but it is dairy, and that is Core Power. Amazon is the best place to find them, but there is literally only 4 ingredients in it, and it is high protein milk, lactose free, and usually it's like strawberry banana flavor. It comes in light and regular, but the light one, you can't beat it for the calories. It's usually around 25 to 30 grams of protein and like 200 calories. Awesome product, and it's from the makers of Fairlife Milk. So those are some really good products that are out there on the market that they're all going to run around $1 to $2 each or per serving. But the best bang for your buck is usually to buy the powders. But then when you start adding in all the extras, you end up getting the same price. But when you think about it, for a meal, that's not bad. Yeah, Core Power, just like that. So that is my recommendations when you're looking for protein drinks. that is around 200 calories per serving, 20 grams of protein, and 15 to 20 grams of sugar or less. Less is better. And then you will have yourself a good protein meal replacement product. So try some out. Today is grocery shopping day for many people, and you will probably find something, and let me know what you like out there. I know a lot of people really like the Core Power or the Pure Protein products as well. But with those ones, they have a lot of added vitamins in them, and that tends to make people feel nauseated or just adds a taste that people don't really like. So that's why I like to look at the ones with not as many ingredients in it, because you can taste those extra added vitamins, and it doesn't always taste that great to people. So I love the minimal ingredients because I'm really looking for the protein and the calories, and I can get my vitamins from real food. So, or just take a multivitamin. You know, I'm not really looking for a multivitamin out of my protein shake. So have a great afternoon, guys. Drop in the comments what you think, what you've tried, what you like. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And I will look up the rice ones for you, Lane, because I know there's got to be something out there that you could try. And have a great afternoon. Have a great weekend. Talk to you Monday.